Alright, hey guys, this is the very first video for my hair journey, black hair care series that I'm doing on my channel. So, and I promised a lot of people that I would actually go into depth about my hair care, hair regimens, hair routines, etc., yada yada yada, and just really good beneficial information on black hair care. In this video specifically, I'm going to only talk about how to moisturize your hair while it's in a sew-in, okay, which is what I have right now. And a lot of people surprisingly are asking me, Crystal, is that your real hair? What do you do to get your hair that long? This is not my real hair, and like not even the front. This is a full sew-in from back to front. My hair is currently braided in cornrows right now, so yeah, my hair typically, before I got this sew-in, it was like shoulder length, full shoulder length, like it was like about here, I'd say. So yeah, you can see that. So yeah, but yeah, this is pretty much this video is going to show you guys how I moisturize my scalp and my hair while it's still braided. Now, I don't know if any of you guys feel this way, but when I first heard that moisturizing your hair while it's in a sew-in is a must, I really didn't like the idea, because I'm like, well, how am I supposed to take all this hair and move it out the way, and it's just, and you feel like it will actually like ruin the look of your hair, but it actually, if you do it, if you find the right technique, it's not going to do a lot of damage to your weave. This right here is, first of all, it's just a regular, hold on, I'm sorry, my sister called me. Yeah, so this is just a regular spray bottle. You can get this at any local hair beauty supply store for like, I forgot how much I paid for it. Well, I don't know, like under $3, most likely under $3. Yeah, you're gonna need one of these. Water. Most preferably use distilled water. I don't have distilled water, so I just use a tap water. But if you do have distilled water, if you can get access to distilled water, use that, because distilled water, I've recently read up on, has less impurities than tap water does. And I'm not saying if you use tap water your hair's going to break off or anything. Tap water is just fine. I mean, we drink tap water, we bathe in tap water, and there's no you know, issues with that. But if you have distilled water, you can use that in your solution. That's going to be, like, I say, I mean, honestly, you can fill this up as high or as low as you want, but definitely use, like, I'd say about 40 to 50% of water for this. And then also, your next thing that you want to use in your little spray solution would be some sort of cheap conditioner. I'm using VO5 Moisture Milk moisturizing conditioner, strawberries and cream. It smells really, really good. So this is also just to kind of give it that, I don't know, I like to spray this on my hair because it makes my hair smell really good. It's not overpowering, but it's still, you know, a good thing to have, and it has a lot of good ingredients. Mind you, this does have cetyl alcohol. So it has alcohol in it, so just be aware that it might dry out your hair, but if you're only using a little bit of this inside of your thingamabob, it won't be that bad, you know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. This does have some alcohol in it, but it doesn't dry out your hair like ridiculously amount. And besides, you can just trade this out with any of your conditioners you have at home. Like, you can use an expensive conditioner, or a regular conditioner, not a cheapy kind, if you want, you know, that more of an effective moisturizing feeling effect, you know what I mean, if that makes sense? I don't know. Okay, so, and then, so yeah, you pour some of this in here, so now you should have your water, or distilled water, and conditioner mixed in. You can shake it up. Then you can choose, well, you don't have to put oil in there, because, I don't know, I like the idea of putting oils into my mixture for some reason. I think it would help a lot with the growth of your hair and the stimulation of blood flow to your scalp, depending on what kind of oils you use. So, I actually just recently got these two guys, tea tree oil and carrot oil. This is organics, and I read all the ingredients, and so far, you know, everything looks good to go, especially with this one right here. This is like, this cost me like $5–6, but it should last a long time. Use them both in consideration. Don't go like dumping all this stuff in there. Just put a few drops of both of them, and they should, you know, work together just fine inside your solution, okay? So then you mix it all up, shake it, and you should have your solution. Now, what I do is, honestly, I don't have any, like, super fancy way of doing it. I just take the spray bottle and feel for, like, say, like, a gap of where my braids are, so I can feel, like, my scalp. Like, right now, you can, I don't know if I can show you guys, but my finger is directly on my scalp right now. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I'm going to spray it, kind of push the nozzle in where your finger was. See, my finger was just right here, but I'm pushing the nozzle in, and it's actually touching my scalp. So that way it doesn't actually get to, I guess it's called the weft of the track. If that's, I mean, because you don't want oil to directly have contact with your hair weaves, because I don't know if this is extremely true because I haven't really experienced it, but I hear that applying oil to any type of hair extension makes the strands kind of shed. So if you really don't want to risk that, then just make sure you put the nozzle, this part, up to your hair, or to your scalp, I'm sorry, up to your scalp, and then just squeeze, like that. And you should feel it get directly onto your scalp. You can rub it with your finger if you want, just to make sure it gets, you know, to every area. And that's basically it. You just keep doing that throughout your hair. You know, and rub it with your finger, or you don't have to rub it with your finger. It's really up to you, but just rub it with your finger, squirt, and it actually, to me, I think, especially using this tea tree oil stuff inside of this, it really helps with the itchiness, because when I first got this done to my hair, I had the most itchiest scalp, but when I started using the moisturizing, I was like, oh yeah, I have to, you know, make sure I take care of my hair underneath my sew-in. The itching has minimized. It hasn't completely gone away, but it has minimized. So this is a good thing to use to stop the itching, the dryness, the swelling, you know, it does a lot, especially depending on what type of oils you put inside of this thing. And the water just is it's always a natural moisturizer. So just keep doing that throughout your hair, you know, and you can do it in a far more organized way. Like, you can start on one half and work on that area until you feel like it's like, you know, you got all of the areas that are dry moisturized, and you can work on to the next one, or, you know, you can just target any area that you feel needs some moisture. A lot of people say you should probably moisturize your hair every day, moisturize and seal every day. I personally think that the more I moisturize, at least for me, it makes my hair more dirty, and since I don't plan on washing my hair while it's in the sew-in just because I have I don't know why I'm not comfortable with that idea. I might try it one of these days and I'll let you guys know, but for now I just pretty much moisturize maybe like once every 3 days. Once every 3 days, once every week. It really just depends. I don't leave it any longer than a week, basically. I moisturize at least once a week, if not more than that, you know what I mean? So, yeah, this is just to help your hair not become so dry to the point where, okay, it's time to take out your weave, and you take it out, oh my god, all this hair is breaking off. Why? You didn't moisturize your hair enough. And, yeah, so just know that your hair, just because it's braided doesn't mean it doesn't need to be taken care of. It still needs these good guys right here, okay? So, yeah, and if you guys have any questions about this video and what I had to say about it, if you have any questions on what products I used for this concoction, leave a comment. So anyway, I'm glad that you guys watched this video. I hope you like the new setting. This is another area that I wanted to film these videos in. So yeah, thanks for watching, you guys, and I will definitely make some more videos for my hair journey series on black hair care. Okay, bye!